Taylor and Justin Bainbridge?
Well, first off, honored to be here. Just so pumped to be a part of this tournament. I mean, one of the best in the country, and to get the opportunity to come here for our guys with Pac-12 play opening up next week. Just a great experience and opportunity for the guys to play legitimate, great competition. So, with regards to the game, I thought we played with a lot of freedom at the plate. Obviously, we had a couple of big innings, and baseball is such a funny game. You know, there's an inch or two, and it's finding some holes today. But we did have a lot of quality contact early in the game. But the story of the game were really these two guys. Grant setting the tone on the mound, pounding the strike zone. I thought him and Will had a great tempo going together early on. Congrats to Grant on his career high strikeouts with 7. And then Vandy, this guy has been he's been plugging along and playing tremendous baseball, not getting paid. And it was nice to see him get some hits today because he's been having outstanding at bats. So great team effort against a well-coached program with a storied tradition, and they're going to get that thing absolutely going. And we have a ton of respect for Coach Schloss, and just a great win for our program to be able to beat an SEC opponent to open this thing up.
Question for Coach Green.
Coach, your 200th career win, they gave you some gray hairs probably in the ninth inning. How did it feel?
They were really, a lot of gray hairs. I just added a bunch in the ninth. But, no, that was pretty cool. The guys presented me with a bat, and that was quite an honor. And to do it here in this environment with that win against A&M will something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
You talked about that even before the massive fourth inning. You had a good second inning, second inning. What did you see that you liked in the offense?
Just thought we were more aggressive at the plate. We've been in between timing. We've been getting a lot better. We've been ascending a little bit at the plate, but I liked our aggressiveness. I thought that we were ready to hit. We were trying to get on their fastballs, and Coach Yeski is a tremendous pitching coach. Those guys know how to pitch, and I thought we really did a good job today of just controlling the strike zone. I thought we were aggressive early, but I also thought that we controlled the zone a lot. We didn't really get out of the zone from knee to belt, so that was a real positive for us. And with the way Grant was pitching, I think there was a lot of momentum that happened within our dugout early on.
Coach, Highland Hall had a couple of base knocks today.
Yeah.
Off to a slow start. The talent is evident. Do you think he's close to kind of breaking out?
Yeah, he's been really pressing, and he's been living behind him every at bat. There needs to be an adjustment. And we had a really long talk today, and again, it's a baseball story, but Hawaii, a huge park where the wind jets in. He probably hits 3 home runs at Hawaii at just about any park in the country, but he's 0 for 3, and he starts pressing, and he hasn't been able to get out of that. So, tremendous player, great athlete, great competitor, huge heart, tremendous defender. So good to see him get paid. If he can just stay on top of the ball and control the zone, we have high hopes for Highland. He's a great player.
Similar night in that way for Colden finally getting a hit.
Yeah, Colden, he got cleated in Hawaii, so Hainline stepped in and has been playing unbelievable baseball for a true freshman. But Cody was ready and cleared to go today, so we put him in. And, I think the biggest thing about Cody is he was having quality at-bats before he went down. Even though he didn't have a hit, it was still 6 walks to 6 strikeouts. He was getting on base, and really happy for him. You take essentially 8 days off with no cage work, but he stayed sharp and was getting his dry hacks in, and then when he was able to hit, he got in there and did that. But was on top of the ball and hit it hard. He's one of our leadership council guys, and was really happy for him.
Anything further for Coach Green? Questions that you want to ask Grant Taylor or Justin Bainbridge?
Grant, you held it down for a long time tonight. I don't know if that was longer than what was planned or not, but what was working for you?
Competing in the zone was my main goal tonight. Coming out, getting that first pitch strike, working my off speeds later in count, early in counts. Just the tempo I had on the mound gave the offense and defense some good energy. Dugout always picked us up. I think as a starter, you have to prove yourself through 5 or 6 innings to be a complete, well-rounded starter. So I wanted to get my team there, and getting to the 5th inning was good, and pitching in a great environment.
Grant, that's two consecutive weekends where you pitched really well. What changed in those 2 starts from the Hawaii start? What did you build upon?
I would say mindset. A little too hard on myself in Hawaii.
A little? Jeez.
Yeah. I came back. Really, I wanted to stick to my routine, stick to the process, stuff like that. Really dove into just one pitch, one batter, one inning at a time. And I took that pretty clear through these last 2 starts. Just really simple thoughts that helped me. So sticking to my routine, stuff like that really helped.
You mentioned the environment. What about this environment helped you tonight?
Oh, it's amazing. You come out, walk on the mound first inning, and you get all these fans in the stands, and you know you're pumped, your adrenaline's going, your legs are shaking, and you kind of get settled in with that first batter, first inning, and then you start enjoying it there. You know, coaches really talked about really soaking it in. Don't look back and regret it when you get out of the game. So I really took it all in, and competed one pitch at a time. And having the defense behind me and the offense getting hits, getting runs really helped me get pumped and stay pumped. So I was happy for the team.
Their fans are quite characters. Did you hear anything specific they said, or was it just kind of white noise?
A lot of white noise, really locked in. But heard a couple guys on the first base side that were trying to chirp about my necklace, but nothing that was too deep. So I just kind of shook it off and kept pitching.
Justin, I know this is the first time seeing a Power 5 team before you guys get the conference next week. How good is it to get this win?
Yeah, it's a good win. I think we all know within the team that we can compete at this level, so we're not surprised to get a win. Obviously, we respect A&M; they're a good program, and they're going to win a lot of games too. But we know we can do this. We're definitely going into Oregon State. They're going to be a good team next weekend. So just have that confidence definitely is big.
Coach was talking about how you were hitting well, I guess, in the Hawaii series from an approach standpoint, not necessarily from a result standpoint. What's your mindset going up there right now?
Yeah, that's just the way baseball goes sometimes. My mindset has not changed all year. I'm trying to stay in the middle of the field, hunting fastballs early, and trying to anticipate off-speed pitches as I get deeper into the counts. But luckily, Skip and my teammates have been really supportive. They're telling me just keep going. You're going to get them. They're going to fall. And sure enough, tonight was hopefully the start of an upward trend. We'll see.
For both the players, you came into Texas and beat a pretty storied program, full of their fans. Does that make it any extra special?
I don't know. Personally, I wasn't really thinking about that too much. Like I said earlier, it's good to get this win against A&M. Good program, and yeah, hopefully we can build some confidence off of it going into Pac-12 play.
Coming into the game, we knew there was going to be a lot of fans, so we kind of anticipated just doing your own thing, competing as a team. But I mean, I fed off their energy as well. So when they were going, I was going. So it fed in the right way.
Anything further for Washington State? Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Go Cougs.